performance was just electrifying. It was probably one of our best performances we ever did. Best crowd we've ever had for sure. It was just such a pleasant surprise when we didn't really have confidence in ourselves. Everyone around us just brought us to a different level. I'm Tom, I'm the lead singer.
I'm Noah, I play lead guitar.
I'm Ryan, and I play drums.
We are VYB.
So that last song was another original. It's about loving someone and just going back to them no matter what. And this next one is it's about the same thing. Let's go. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Everything that we had, everything that we were, and every time I see your picture, I can wonder, are you still getting over me? Yeah. Now I understand that there's a time and a place for us, but love, I've got a case of tunnel vision. I understand that in fate, do you put your trust, but your existence over.
So one of our favorite things about our live performances is our light show. We were opening for this one band from Indiana or Ohio or something like that. And
Indiana.
Yeah. And we opened up for them, and they came down to Georgia, and we opened up. And they had these lights with all sorts of different colors and effects, and it all went along with their songs like so perfectly. Like each transition was just flawless, and it really made their overall performance just that much better. So when we saw that, we were like, yeah, guys, we definitely gotta incorporate this in our whole system. So we decided to spend some money, get some lights, and these guys kind of took it over from there.
While that band was on stage, I was on my phone figuring out how the hell you get lighting systems for bands, doing all this research. I'm at the back of the bar that we were at the show at, just trying to figure out how the hell we do this, because it was so cool. And we knew that would just add this huge level to our show.
It was almost hard to even focus on the music because the lights were just so, like, they captured you.
Yeah,
Mesmerizing, yeah. It was such a memorable performance. One of the main reasons because of those lights. You just don't see bands at our level doing that sort of thing. So we definitely wanted to hop on that and learn from what we were seeing. So yeah, luckily, one of the guys in that band worked at Sweetwater, which is a huge music company that just distributes everything that has to do with music. And he gave me his contact, and he told me the lights that they used and what we need to buy to get it going. And we made a big band investment, but I think it honestly was probably the best investment we've made.
For sure.
We got strobes and lasers, and we bought a fog machine, and like our whole show is synchronized with our music. So as our songs change, the lights are changing and doing little things to accentuate every little hit or dip or anything. It definitely adds such a different element to our show that honestly is probably everyone's favorite part about it.
And I think Tom and Noah, these guys do a great job of really finding the mood of the songs and like incorporating the lights to match the mood, which really just brings this whole ambiance and like this effect that wouldn't be there otherwise. So
one of the main aesthetics of mood swings is a color that is associated with every song. You'll see it from the artwork to everything on our website. Every song has a distinct color and a distinct aesthetic and mood that goes along with it. So the light show really helps put that into our live performance and really accentuate how the song is supposed to feel.
It also makes us feel like superstar badasses on stage.
It makes us look a lot cool.
Yeah.
A lot cooler than we are.
Yeah.
The chorus times 2 and those 2 notes. Okay.
Oh shit, actually one thing, can I hear both guitars played at the same time real quick? Balanced out here. You guys are feeling good on stage with us?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, cool. We can go ahead and run a track and pretty much next. So let me know if you need any changes in the monitors afterwards.
My favorite Mood Swings era vibe memory that I have is actually from our most recent performance before coronavirus shut everything down. We opened for this band called The Orphan the Poet at the Vinyl in Atlanta, and we weren't really expecting much from the show. Corona was just starting to hit, so things were closing down. We didn't think anyone was going to show up, and we were in a very weird spot creatively. We had parted ways with Bailey a couple months earlier and hadn't played a real show since then, so we weren't really knowing how this was going to work out on our live performance other than what we had practiced. Mood Swings was going to drop in just a couple weeks, so we were anxious for that. We just weren't really feeling ourselves going into this performance, and when we got up on that stage and we looked at the crowd, there were so many more people than we thought were going to be, which was so relieving and so awesome. And the band that played before us brought these balloons. The crowd was going crazy with balloons, and the performance was just electrifying. It was probably one of our best performances we ever did. Best crowd we've ever had for sure. It was just such a pleasant surprise when we didn't really have confidence in ourselves. Everyone around us just brought us to a different level.
So my favorite moment of the Mood Swings era was probably, it was a Halloween show we did, and it wasn't even really a show. It was more of a house party in a clubhouse in a neighborhood, and we got invited by a guy that I met at a concert. His name is Alex, and he knew we played music, and he was trying to get local bands together to kind of just put on live music for a party. And I haven't really been to a whole lot of Halloween parties, and I really don't dress up too often, so I didn't have a costume, so we were kind of brainstorming ideas of what to wear. And Tom's like, I have this big old banana suit. And I was like hesitant at first because I looked like an idiot in it.
But then I told Ryan I also had a banana
He
suit.
also had one, so we were just like, dude, we're going to be banana bros and just ride this thing out. So we put on our bananas. Bailey and Tom both had skeleton little onesies. It was awesome. So we get to this party. We bring our gear, and it's like everything I envisioned when we started a band was just taking our gear to like a random location and just playing, just not even worried about any type of compensation or getting fans, just like enjoying the music. And that was like one of my highlights for sure. And people just really had a great time. I mean, there's beer pong going in the back. There's people dressed up in all sorts of costumes, and it was just a really fun night. And it at the end of the night, I was like, well, I had to go to work, so that kind of sucked. But I was like, dude, this is what it's about. Like, this is why I wanted to be in a band, to just do stuff like this where I can just share my passion with people and we can just come together and just make people smile with their music. And it was just a great night. And
It was a jam.
it was a jam. And if you see the video of me playing in the banana suit, that's what that's from. So it was pretty dope. So as Mood Swings comes to a close and we close this chapter of VYB, I can't help but just be grateful for the experiences and the performances and the studio sessions and just the bond that we've formed as a band. I look back on all those times and I'm just super happy that we decided to take that leap and actually try to chase our dream, because I know I've wanted to be a part of a band for a long time, and I know it's been a dream for all of us. So if you're out there and you're wanting to actually do something you love to do and actually chase after it, like, just go for it, because this has been the coolest thing I've ever gotten to do.
And Mood Swings has been an awesome journey for all of us, and it's been a lot of fun, made a whole lot of good memories and just a handful of bad ones, but it all just turns into who we are at the end of it, and we're super excited to move on to album 2 and just keep doing the things we're doing because we love it and just want to pursue our dreams.
There's a lot of trial and error with this one, a lot of learning how to be the band. We did some amazing things. We definitely made some mistakes along the way. I think if there's anything to take from Mood Swings is that we definitely have honed in on what we're good at, and we know what we're good at now, and we're going to take all those things that we've learned on this journey and just try to apply it to what's coming. Mood Swings is just the beginning for us.